This is Jeremy Bowers, the manager of the Coldwell Banker office in Center City in Philadelphia. What I want to talk to you about now over the next couple of videos is how to get more listings in this marketplace. Right now we're seeing a lack of listings, and there's a couple of variables why we're seeing that. Pendings were high in the spring, pendings have been high throughout the year, but listings have been low across the market in the county. So what we're going to talk about today is how to get more listings and some things you can do to get more listings. Number one, I'm finding out that people that are getting more listings are having to work harder than ever to get listings and find people that are motivated to get their house sold. So number one would be spending more time than ever blocked out looking for business. And what do I mean by that? I mean on the phones. And if you're on the phones, you're calling for sell by owners, expireds, center of influence. Center of influence is people you know. Past clients. Just listed as sold calls are very important these days. That's one animal that my successful sales reps are on the phone 2, 3, 4 hours a day looking for business. Another way they're looking for business is they're door knocking. They're going up to new construction sites and door knocking, introducing themselves to the contractors and trying to find out who the owner is to get an opportunity to list the new construction. They're door knocking rehabs. They're going out to the streets and they're finding where there's permits, finding the person that's rehabbing the house and trying to get an opportunity at that. They're doing a lot more proactivity than they ever have. They've always been proactive, but today they have to be more proactive than ever. So if you look, and I've been coached by Mike Ferry, Kinder Reese, Craig Proctor, a lot of the major coaching companies, and Mike Ferry says you should be looking for business 70% of the day. I had a hard time finding business that much in a day because there's so many different things. But if I look at it and say if you're working a 10-hour day, you should be 30-40% minimum looking for business. That's 3-4 hours a day. So what I'd recommend is you can either A, buy business, or B, find business. We're talking about finding business. A lot of people don't have the bankrolls to buy business. The first part was finding business. If you want to buy business, that's fine. One way would be buying internet leads. I have people spending $500 to $2,000 a month and are getting buyer leads. They're getting anywhere between 50 and 200 buyer leads, and I have some great companies that we can recommend that can help you with that with search optimization. Marketing wise, with flyers, we have people that are successful on marketing with postcards or flyers. We can talk about the key factors on how to get success in that. A lot of people don't have success, and it comes down to what you're saying and how often you're doing it. A lot of people give up. If you're going to start doing flyers and marketing, you at least have a budget for a year, at least a year, until you're going to see some returns. Direct mail is around 3-4%. Buyer leads off the internet right now around 3-5%. So it's a numbers game. Lastly, what people are doing differently to find listings is they're tracking their numbers more than ever. So they have to track A, how many hours a day they're looking for business, B, how many contacts are they getting, and then lastly, how many appointments are they getting. That way they can have predictable business. I find a lot of realtors don't have that. In a video down the road, I'm going to talk about features of the top listing agents, and that's one of the things we'll talk about. If you need more help on how to get more listings and why our agents are getting some more listings right now than the average person in the marketplace, and why our agents on average are making $40,000-$45,000 more than the average agent right now in the city, give me a call. We can talk. 215-370-9107, 215-370-9107.